So welcome back to my channel. Slightly different video for this one. So I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to go to Oceansgate to do a couple of things with positioning different sockets and various things around, and at the same time I took a bit of a video of the build as it is at this moment in time. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough and a walk around for you so you can have a bit of a feel for the actual building. If at any point you think you know, have you got any good comments or interesting points you want to make, please stick them in the comments below. Student feedback, we want students where possible to have a little bit of input into this process, because ultimately it is where you'll be educated for the next few years. I will be doing a narration over the top because it's quite loud around, and actually trying to sort of do a vlog as we were going through was a bit tricky, so I'm going to do the narration over the top. And as well, I apologise for some of the janky video footage. In places I've had to pause it because I was having to do it quite quickly around builders actually doing their job. So I hope you find this interesting. It's a great facility, great opportunity, coming quite close to completion and ready to be sort of fitted out with all the equipment and getting ready for the new academic year in September. So let's jump on in and see what we got. Going to start off on the outside of the building, and straight away Unit 6 is obviously the main entrance for students and staff. So we're going to walk down the outside and I'll just pinpoint some of the obvious things. So the first door you get to, number 7, is our plant room entrance, and behind that is our student centre. So coming further down, we then end up at what looks to be Unit 8, and this area will be for our electrical electronics students, and it'll be a bottom floor is just a lab for them. There's a complete top floor, obviously, with different offices and teaching rooms. Moving down a bit, we come to Unit 9. Unit 9 is, again, the bottom floor is a workshop, and this is for sort of material sciences, engineering sciences, and these type of subjects. Even will be some fluids and fluid mechanics in there. Then we come down to Unit 10, and I'll draw a line to show you where Unit sort of 10 finishes. And this one is sort of a project room, autonomous vehicles type room, and we'll talk about more what's going in each one in a bit. Then where 11 and 12 sort of began and end, this is going to be at the front is the big CNC machine room, and then at the back is the composites room. So I'm going to start off on the ground floor. Just off to the right here is the main entrance, and there'll be a little entrance hall. And I'm just going to pause it for a second, because right in front of us here is sort of our area for microwaving food or prepping food or whatever that you might need to do, making hot drinks or cold drinks, and a small area to sit and eat during lunch times and breaks. So we're now going to spin round, and I'll pause it again, because this area here will be our student area. It's like a sort of area for relaxing between classes, and just generally there'll be also some resources there, sort of book resources and other type of resources that are available. Just sort of a really sort of comfortable area for you between classes. So there's a big long corridor, top and bottom, which joins up all the classrooms and workshops that both have windows into each of the classrooms or workshops. So this is our electrical engineering and electronics. The space is a lot bigger than it seems on camera. And then next door is engineering materials and engineering science, with our sort of fluids workshop as well. So we're in our project stroke MAV room, autonomous vehicles room. This is going to be a workshop again, and I'm going to pause it here because I just need to talk about the layout. So this room will go as far as the pillars, and then where the heavy equipment is for the sort of is going to be on the front, the left-hand side of the picture, so that'll be all the CNC machines and the lathes and the mills and things like that, and on the right will be the composite suite, and that'll have all the positive pressure environment, as well as all the various different health and safety equipment, plus the required, temperature controlled room for composites. So turning back round into the actual project MAV room, it's going to have a wave tank, 6-meter wave tank in here, plus workbenches and cupboards and cabinetry with all the tools that are required. Plus it'll have the 3D printers in here, and a whole bunch of other equipment that is there to support students in their sort of project work. So we're now upstairs, and we're into the sort of back corridor upstairs. This is where all the classrooms and offices are. And on the first room on the left here, this will be a sort of a general room for lectures, single level seating, but done in a sort of lecture style. Again, these are much bigger than they look like on camera. The second room, this will have the availability of laptops and computers in this room. And the final room here, this will be our sort of CAD suite room. All of them are glass. This end is all glass with a door in it. And then we come down to this area. I'm going to pause it here, and we've got sort of Lance's office, a staff office, and then our VR sort of video content creation room on the side there. This room is particularly important because of, we've identified that there's a big need to create content for students to support students at home as well as in college. So that's the tour of Oceansgate inside and outside. I hope it's given you a better idea of the spaces and what the layout will look like. Obviously there's a lot of thought that's gone into this over the last sort of 2 and a bit years. Input from everybody from estates through to the lecturers and managers. And we've really tried to think of everything possible that we can do to support educating students at degree level or up to degree level. There's lots of things that are going to be going in over the next few months, not just completing the building, but the installation of things from the sort of 100-inch flat panel TVs that we'll be using to deliver content upstairs and deliver lectures upstairs, through to all of the huge pieces of CNC equipment. And what I'll try and do is, as we get through the sort of installation, I'll try and update you with some more videos and some more vlogs maybe from site. Just to give you that feel of what it's going to look like and what it's going to be like. So I'll sign off for now. Like I said, if you've got any comments and thoughts, stick them in down below in the comment section, and look out for some more Oceansgate tours in the future.